We
All right, man, let's stop this because what we gotta go in on is the fact that it is a lot of Americans out here with mental health issues. Like I'm talking about a lot. You would think it'd be people that's just like, depressed and stuff like that, but no, it's beyond that. It's people that's
get.
like, I don't know, they borderline on that spectrum, and then because we don't have too many people that go get checked,
Yep.
it's like damaging society. That's even probably why they had to pull the DEI, because you got people that's like able to fill out these applications, but then the jobs that they get, they still not mentally able to work with other people in an environment. So
Right.
with them having a high position, it's still making oppositions, and they become the op at the job. So
Mm-hmm.
they waking people up though, man, because everybody can't work under those stressful environment. Mhm.
Well, I know when, I was managing, there was they had like this this program where they pretty much hired a lot of people from the military. And boy, that was very, 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 very interesting because uh it was a split because there was some people that was like really really good at the job and like always on time there before everybody else, very prompt everything. And that was like some of the guys. I know a guy that was in the National Guard, a guy that was a Marine, uh like like that. But like some of the people that was like what they call the weekend warriors, which is like the reserve. I think that's like an inside joke or whatever. But they were in the reserve, and the people that were like in the army, I guess, like they had all kind of issues. Like they wouldn't come to work. They had to have all kind of like accommodations, and it was just always something. Like you might be better off with possibly getting receiving disability. Like it was one girl that she didn't even work. I think she worked maybe 40 hours a month. Maybe. And that might be pushing. I don't even think she did that. It was always something wrong. Like always something wrong with her, and she would put it on like PTSD, like where she had to sit. She had to sit in a certain way, like her back couldn't be towards a certain. Like it was just a lot. Like I didn't understand why you just like you should be able to collect disability because you don't want to work. That's just how I felt personally. You just don't want to work, but that was interesting. And I think that was under the DEI because that was around the time when they really started talking and pushing the DEI and bringing them in. Then they wanted to do spouses, military spouses. That would have been awful because they were just telling people. This was people that wasn't even really applying.
Yeah, because I feel like wasn't too much problems with my working as far as in most workforces, but it is a lot of scripted people. Like I remember all the way back in like 2024
Mhm.
when I was working at this one job, man. I'm talking about the dude that was above me was just so by the book, and being by the book, man, I'll be like, dang. I'm pretty sure outside of work, everything else he do is just so organized and so scripted and so just like written because you know you could tell who somebody was as a kid when you talk to them as an adult. And I used to be a child
Uh-huh.
counselor way back in like 2009. You know what I'm saying? That was in the ancient days. And then yeah, working as a counselor, learning these kids, their personalities. Man, don't nobody grow out of it. Our grandma had already told us people know who they is by age 10. So
Right.
like for real. And man, it's too much paperwork in America for any type of job anyway. Because you either gonna be underqualified or overqualified, and then it ain't too many porridges that's just like right there in the middle for go.
Too
Man,
much forage for Goldilocks.
living and learning, man. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't comfortable. She was trying out everybody room and all this, and then they had to make a whole DEI script for her. And then they had to pull that back out. So it was like, nah, man, you getting her way too much. You got everybody locked in. Lady Liberty, man. When they say life is a bee, man, I'm pretty sure I know which color it is, man. It's a winter coaster.
Right. But we were, let's see, I was looking something up when we was talking about the mental illness, and it came up with the top 10 mental problems:
Yeah,
anxiety disorder, depression,
they come from bills.
bipolar disorder, post traumatic stress, so that's the PTSD,
Yeah,
schizophrenia, eating disorders, disrupted behavior and dissocial disorders, and neurodevelopment disorder. Those are the top 10.
I just need to find out like where did I go for a test for free to get a check for one of those.
The check, if you have any of
Heck yeah, I don't mind
them,
getting that.
I
If I
mean,
get that check, like for part time, I can be crazy, and then for full,
ah,
yeah, full time job, I can be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to be disordered the whole day, but I can be partially if I'm getting checked for it.
but this is something like, like Mama had said. Did she say it? They wouldn't they didn't know anything about depressed, people being depressed or anything back then.
Yeah, they
And
had
she
better.
said it really wasn't no big people back then like that either.
They had better work, better food. They ain't had DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't just Instacart. You know,
That
everything we got now is push of a button.
I should have playing.
We ain't gotta travel outside no more. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love
It's
Instacart.
all transactions,
I love it.
and then Uber. You got what's that thing with the cribs? Airbnb, like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You ain't even
Yeah.
gotta have a spot no more. You can just Airbnb out a little
I
mansion,
didn't even
throw
think about that.
parties and just go place to place, month to month.
What if you remember in White Chicks
Mhm.
when he had act like he was Latrell and was in his house and stuff?
Yeah.
Just think now you can really do you how many people you think probably like get Airbnbs and like invite somebody to their house like it's their house.
They be shooting movies at them and stuff. That's how they do most of their Tubi movies. Then you got a whole bunch of people that's content creators that get the Airbnb. Like a lot of content creators that you don't watch, they be in an Airbnb crib the whole time. It's the same thing as when MTV used to do cribs
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. That's
rappers
true.
didn't own most of those spots. You gotta look for intricate details around the place to really know if it's theirs or not. Like it was like when Yin Yang Twins did it, they had sailboats and all these different pictures that you just knew was
Was
not
not
theirs, and
theirs,
they just
yeah.
trying to over explain it.
Maybe we should watch one of those. Let's find one. Let's find an episode of Cribs.
Yeah, but we still ain't got it set up where we can put the video on top of it yet.
I know they can listen. And we just talk.
I be like watching you do that on the phone, and I ain't gonna lie. If I was on the other end, I kind of be adored at that. Cause you be describing stuff you watching, but then you don't like fully describe
Oh, so you
it.
can't see that. That may, you know,
Cause it's like it's gonna throw mind gaps. Cause then you be like thinking of I don't know. Everybody think differently, but if I was just be hearing it, then I'm gonna just try to imagine what you're talking about, and it's gonna keep throwing me off on some shit. Cause you be going from the each subject of what you just say.
that's true.
So
Yeah.
people be wanting to see like sometimes the imagery of what it is. That's why
Mm.
I'll be like, man, we gotta find out how to do the dual screen so we can bring something.
I think Quiz. Hold on, let me see. He was saying to do what was it? Stream it. I think
Might have to
probably put it on the laptop.
watch the how to video on YouTube on how to do them. 'Cause
No,
everybody on
this was
YouTube
stream
do it
it.
already anyway
Yeah.
with the reaction videos.
Stream that. How they
That's why
do
I'm like,
it.
man, I just need me a cameraman to follow me one day. I don't know if I could do the Casanat 24-hour stream though. Well,
Nah,
you gotta watch me
that's too
shower and
much.
everything.
Yeah, that's too much. I don't want 24 hours. That's a whole. That's I mean, well done. Man. Mm,
Commitment to the craft though. And
yeah.
then, like I said, he from New York, so he could talk to 24 hours.
Right. Oh, it says. Is this it? It can't be this. We gotta be like an app. This an actual app software. Yeah. You know, we're supposed to be boycotting Target, but I don't never even shop in there. So,
Yeah. I only go there for the
uh,
mini pizza that they be having. 'Cause, it's always a pizza Hut inside Target.
is it?
I think. I don't know. That's
Now
like,
most of them they be
they
having
got
Starbucks.
Starbucks, but then I feel like they be having Pizza Hut too, if
I
I ain't
don't
tripping.
know. Maybe on different sides, not over here. I mean, 'cause the one up the street has Starbucks. That's really the only one I really know about. But I guess it's because of the DEI. But then again, like I said, with the DEI, like that's mostly more uh white women.
I ain't
That I
never been a
mean,
Target place to shop anyway. Like, nobody goes there.
oh yeah, I mean, they be having some nice stuff, but it's a little on the price side. I thought it was a little bit more reasonable before. You can find some good deals. I ain't gonna sit here and just act like everything it is just expensive. I got some nice towels from out of there, but it ain't never been nowhere that I just been like, oh, let me just go see what's in Target. It's probably like I think the times that I've been in this when we were out of town, and that was like the closest like store to get like I forget uh a beach hat, and it was the Starbucks in that one too. That's when we was in Charleston. But yeah, never been nothing that I just nowhere that I just been like, yeah, let's go see what they got going on in here.
I mean, they don't put them in they don't put them on the right side of the street. They don't put them in the right areas,
Mm.
and they don't never put them near me. So That's not yeah Target place that I go to. A lot of places that I say Target ain't nowhere near. So I know when it's intentional. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
yeah, that's set up. You know, they plotted out. They set you know what I'm saying? They looked up all these neighborhoods. They saw
Yeah,
the percentages and they knew where to put them joint.
yeah,
I'm
true.
gonna say.
Facts.
The Starbucks at least get a hood to try. With Target, nah, they don't. You know. They say we're gonna let somebody build a Walmart over there, or they gonna build a what's the other what's the Target place that we go to? City Trends.
A City Trends or Walmart.
Yeah.
I think that's what had or Roses. Roses would be up there. Roses would be up there. Uh, what's another one? Raw, something like that. So they don't even give it a try. They say once you get a Starbucks though, that it's like, oops, go to the neighborhood. Boy,
Magic Johnson own them, don't he? So I
some
can
of
I can understand
them.
them.
Yeah.
Shaq got a little percentage in there too. I can understand Starbucks moving to the neighborhood 'cause you know what I'm saying? They know we don't eat Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh no,
So
that
they
tastes like paper.
they just look at it as, you know, they even gonna get their cover from the gas station to us. So it's
Well, I
all
mean,
big.
I'll say Dunkin' got good breakfast though. They got a alright breakfast, but like they donuts,
Yeah, they put parsley
they
on the hash
donuts, man.
browns.
They
They
donuts.
taste good.
Yeah, they
But
donuts.
then for them
But
to be called Dunkin' Donuts if you going there for breakfast is like the
yeah,
epitome of it.
that's wild. I think the light about to go dead. This is crazy.
Job interviews tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get something going. Uh,
Yeah.